Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on twitch.tv/assumer. We got some bananas in the chat from Tree, from Ollie95ZX, from Dear Shemi, AMA81, Alien Explorer, Phil71994, T for Lee, OllieCard86, Derp Suma, who signed up with that username, and Decas Bass. Thank you for all of the bananas, tons and tons of bananas here today. Looks like a lot more non-subscribers than subscribers today. Usually there are all these little Asuma faces on the side of my screen. Today, you guys who aren't subscribers are here in droves, it looks like. So thank you everyone for the bananas. Lets me know that we're live. My voice today is like not clearing itself, so I'm gonna have to mute and clear my voice quite often. Also, it's morning. I got morning voice, and yeah, whatever else needs to be said should be said. I can't remember. Let's go in. Right, I'm gonna clear my voice. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. I'm sitting down today. I've noticed that if I stand up first thing in the morning on a weekend stream, it doesn't feel so great for my back. So I've decided that on the weekends we'll probably sit down if it's morning and I'm not feeling too great. Yeah, struggling to get going. Just a little bit slow. So the plan is today to go around this woodland mansion and dismantle it for resources. Like, we're going to take all these carpets, we're going to take all of the dark wood logs, or at least all the ones that are easy to take and make sense to take. Beyond that though, I'm not really sure what else we're going to do this stream, so if you've got any ideas you want to suggest, be sure to throw them down in chat. I brought a bucket of water with me. This would be quite useful. So we got resubscribes to get through here. We have a new subscriber with the Random Gamers 145. Ruben with Fries has subscribed as well, and also Vixtrix. I think it's how it's said. Vixtrix, thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate it. We also got resubscribes from AMA81. Camo J123 and Unwoven Rainbow. Thank you for all the resubscribes. Also, again, bam, noise in my ear. Lego Picode has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome aboard. Sergio619 says, go take the diamond block. The diamond block, I don't think is in here. I mean, if it is, we all missed it. You've got to remember that not every one of these has the same contents, right? It's randomly generated. Speedrun the Tangler, says Random Troy. The Tangler is a long, long way away. We're sort of stuck out here at the moment. And what I want to do is collect these carpets, collect lots of wood, just take advantage of what's available in this place. You know, because I never need to make red or white carpets again if I just steal all of these. That's the way I'm looking at it. Zook Dog says, first stream, welcome to the stream, buddy. Where are the Vindicators, says the fancy Sir James. There are nowhere, are they? They're gone. They vanished on me, that's it. So, I rage quit. Well, what's funny is loads of the comments, people are saying, oh, like, did you mute your microphone? Were you screaming? It's like, no, I just went completely silent. Like, the microphone isn't mute. You could probably hear me breathing. It's, I didn't know what to say. Like, I was just gobsmacked. This stuff's so easily available. Like, we need to stock up the log. Falling in a hole? That's great. I need to stock up the log fellas. Look at this. Like, rather than... Oh, that's a lot of creepers. There's like, I could see like 6 creepers there. Yeah, rather than go tree farming, we could just come over here and cannibalize a forest. It's probably quicker when it comes to the dark oak stuff. Emil's Cog says, what happened to the Vindicators? I think we're going to need you guys to answer people. Otherwise, I'll be answering that all stream. Everyone who's tuning in is going to ask about it straight away, I reckon. They are definitely gone. Like, they haven't magically reappeared or anything. That's it. They vanished. Yuri Ritter says, how did they vanish? I really don't know, but I suspect it has something to do with them duplicating in the Nether because, well, here's the thing. I sort of counted, but I didn't. And if I had have counted, I think we definitely ended up with more Vindicators than we found inside of this mansion. However, I don't think that they doubled, right? Like, it's not like we had twice the amount, but there was secret chest. Oh, look at that. We found a secret chest. Gold. I mean, no, I got a gold farm. I don't need that. String, maybe? I really sort of don't need anything there. So my theory is that something weird happened in the nether, because we went through at one point and it sort of looked like there were 2 of all of them. If you remember, if you watch the video, go and watch it back if you want to see it for yourself. It's early on in the video. It's when we first get them onto the roof of the nether. There's a moment where I go up there and I point it out that all of the Vindicators move left and right, and you can see they all have 2 axes because something's happened and it's like they've duplicated on the same spot. I believe something went wrong in the game there, and that's the reason why they eventually disappeared. I don't know. AM4692 says, yeah, but didn't you show the relog? Were you mad? I could understand if you were. I didn't show the relog because I just ended the video there. But they weren't there when I went back in. If they were, I probably would have started recording again, you know, and edited it in. Let's pick up all these things. Right, I need to clear my throat again. JSD says, sub to me on YouTube. Mate, you forgot to include a URL. If you post one though, you're probably gonna get slapped on the wrist. Advertising, that's not the way to go about getting people to subscribe to you. Here's how you get people to subscribe to you on YouTube. Make great videos. Right? You still got to put them out there a little bit, but going around saying sub to me, you know, how did I get all my subscribers? I didn't go around typing sub to me anywhere. Like, that was not part of my strategy. So that room's being cannibalized. The ladders probably aren't really worth our time. That's another thing, we should be a bit time efficient here. Maybe picking out bits like this isn't the best way to go. I am the Daniel TV says, X, are you going to spawn the Vindicators back in since they glitched out? Yes, I am. I asked the other hermits, of course. No one objected, and tons of people in my comments said you should definitely spawn them back in, and it looks like that's what we're going to do. How many of these have we got so far? Quite a few. That's not bad. I'm going to be making a mini-game soon. I actually started like dreaming up a good idea for a mini-game that I can make. It's not going to be the most interesting mini-game in the world, but maybe I'll build it with carpets. And we can make use of all of these. I need to clear my throat again, jeez. So, Adalbertus says, X, what about the Vindicators? We're going to end up talking about the Vindicators all stream long. Everyone is going to ask about them. Kay and a Dad says, morning X from K Morgan and Dad. Shame about yesterday's shenanigans. Oh geez, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but don't worry, like, we'll get back on our feet. It really stressed me out, that. I really struggled to just unwind after that. It was like, no, I've spent all day trying to do this thing. You know, I think in the back of my mind, I knew that I could spawn them back in. No one would object. Everyone would understand it was a bug. But it still stressed me out. It still made me irritated. But it's over now. That's one of the things you've got to think with stuff like that. It'll soon be Christmas. That's what I always say. Just wishing time away. Pongo says, I resubscribed like 7 minutes ago and still no pop-up. RIP me. Your resubscribe isn't listed on the side. It could be that the website is taking its time to do its thing, you know. I might as well grab these fence posts as well. This is all just free stuff to me. That's the way I'm looking at it. Don't have to craft anything. Just grab stacks of stuff out of the woodland mansion. My axe is going to get a workout today. So we should really catch up with these subscribes coming in. These noises and donations. Let's have a little read after we do a tiny bit more here. This stuff I'm going to get rid of just because it's in the way, but we'll chuck things like this. Oh look, another secret chest. Oh, not a couple of golden apples. They're not notch apples. Again, that's taking up inventory. I don't want them. What's the point? Like, I've got tons of apples. I've got tons of gold. They just take up an inventory space where I could be filling it with something that I can't farm by standing AFK, you know? So that's why we're taking all of this stuff. In theory, I can farm all the wood for this. In fact, that's a good point. I can farm all the wood for the fences. Yeah, I shouldn't have collected the fences, actually. We live and we learn. So, Wall Donkey has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, my friend. We also have resubscribes for Toby Tex for 6 months in a row, half a year. Angry K9 for 19 months in a row. Thank you so much, my friend. And Juicy Red Eye for 8 months saying, hi, Asuma. Giggle shyly. Hello. Also, Raki. Oh, some strange person called Raki Overland. Who on earth could that be? Says, been so busy lately. Anyway, planning on spawning new Vindicators. We couldn't blame you all, since it was obviously a bug and you earned them. Yes, that's pretty much it, isn't it? I did all the work, it is a bug, and so we'll be spawning them back in. Rocky, thank you as always. Also, this might sound strange, don't tune out halfway through me saying this. I haven't noticed that you haven't been around, but then I guess you've missed it. I've actually been ill recently. I've missed a lot of live streams due to being ill, and due to going to gigs as well. There's been quite a few gigs in and around the time that I've been ill, so I've ended up missing a lot of streams, and that's been a thing. It's the first time since I've been doing YouTube where I feel like I've really been like kicked out because of being ill, you know, like I've been really unable to do much, and I just managed to get through it. Just managed. So we've got another new subscriber here. It is Dr. TARDIS. Thank you for subscribing. Also, Prazzle1 has resubscribed for 8 months in a row. Thank you so much for the support. My voice is really, really funny today. I'll tell you that. I need to keep clearing it. It doesn't really hurt or anything. It just... something's off. Rocky says, that's it. I'm out. Brilliant. Oh, I know you're joking. You better be joking. The Hato says over 1,000 viewers and it's only 9:30. It is. We are approaching. Well, for me the number hasn't updated, but we're approaching 1,000. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Yes, it is 9:30 in the morning for me. I've got morning voice, but this is the optimal time. Get up early, get on with the day, do all the things that you need to do. You won't do that by laying around in bed. Right, there we go. We've cannibalized lots of chests. That's very good. This is just like... I wish they put a few more useful things in this building, to be fair. But it's a really good opportunity just to grab some stuff. Hey, are they dark oak leaves? You would never see a tree like this out in the wild, would you? But you do see it in here, because it's generated that way. Let's chuck down some torches. Dr. TARDIS says, alternating my Amazon Prime sub between hermits. Last month I gave it to False. This month it's going here. Alright, thank you very much. That's a nice idea. So do you get it like every month, or is it... I thought it was like 1 month free and then you're like a normal Twitch sub. I don't have Amazon Prime myself. My experience with Amazon is that their Prime date says it will turn up in like 1 or 2 days. Their free date says it will turn up in about 5, and they always turn up in 1 or 2 days. So I don't know. I want to start using this click and collect thing they do as well, though. That sounds really good. Like, rather than them delivering it to everybody's door, they leave it at a certain place, and then you go and collect it yourself. I could, if I got a package to pick up, I could get on my bike and go get it. You know, seems like a really cool idea. Right, there we go. That's that little bit done. Let's read some more chat. Some more chat. I'm going to start drinking my morning drink as well. It is a mocha choca, a coffee. That's right. Butterly Haber says, just joined. What happened to your Vindicators? Vindicators are gone. I raged quit. It's not a troll. And we'll get them back, don't worry. Billman says you need some shulker boxes for doing this. I have one shulker box. One shulker box. Ludison says, X, how far are you with Logwarts? I tell you what, maybe later if we head back we could do something a little bit interactive. You guys could help me with that. Me and Ren, I believe is better at it than I am, but me and Ren are both people who struggle to do little creative details, right? Like I can build big projects and play like that. But when it comes to making a building have like, you know, different rooms and have a bit of a theme and a sense of like that it would be actually used for stuff. I'm terrible at that, and so we're both sort of struggling a little bit to fill the Logwarts place with different ideas and things that should be in there. So that's something that we want to do. I need to clear my throat again. Oh, there we go. I got a donation here, Noise in the Ear, from JG424 saying, saw Killing Joke last night and had a blast. Love to see Jazz's eyes seemingly pop out of his skull. He loves to do that. Wanted to thank you for your music blog. You probably don't make too much from it, if anything at all, but it broadened my musical palette so much. That's excellent, JG. I always like to hear that. I firmly believe that, you know, music is there to be discovered, shared, enjoyed. You shouldn't ever limit yourself to one type of music. And when you listen to new music, when you hear new stuff, you've got to have open minds. You've got to think, you know, what is it they're trying to express here? And you'll find you can connect with so much more stuff. But Killing Joke have been a band that, like, as much as I like some of their songs and music, I don't feel like they have the best, you know, set of records in the world or anything. But they're really interesting and different. And I've enjoyed listening to their stuff. I also saw them recently as well. I saw them... When did I see them, JG? I saw them on the 4th, I think it was. So... Oh, really? The 4th? Yeah, that's a couple of weeks ago. And I didn't enjoy it that much because I'd seen them play the same set live last year. So it wasn't quite as wow. I was also incredibly ill. And the sound at the venue was really quite poor. I actually went to the venue again this weekend to see the Architects. I went to Brixton again. Going to go there next week as well to see the Savages play. And I got to go up in the seats in the balcony area, and the sound up there was incredible. Like, I've been to Brixton countless times and it sounded bad. And you go up to the seating area and the sound is really good up there, much clearer. And it's probably because all of the sounds moved out of the room, moved out of the bass trap down below and stuff. Right, there might be some... Oh, no, look. Oh, this is another thing I figured we could pick up for free. Some free wool. And yeah, JG, you also mentioned about making something from the blog. The blog doesn't make money, if that's what you meant. The blog is... like, the reward is in... Like, I find writing about music therapeutic. It's just like you get all your thoughts out of your head, and it's really nice to do that. And also have a record of what you listen to. I often go back to it and remind myself of records that I've forgotten about or whatever, so I can, you know, pick something out to listen to. It's like, oh, today we'll go and there's one right there. We'll listen to some old favourites that I was listening to last year or something like that. Will you make vanilla tweaks for 1.11? Says Epic Sassoon. I will. The problem at the moment is I've got lots going on outside of YouTube, and I can't really like sit here all day long, if that makes sense. Look, there's like 3 crafting benches here. What am I? I'm looking for an ender chest, which I don't have just here. Let's start with that sentence again. I've got a lot of other stuff going on, and my time has been a bit like it's been a bit of a struggle to keep up with the videos that I've been putting out lately. I'd love to put out more, but I just haven't been able to do it. So stuff like the resource pack, like although it should be a bit of a priority because people want to use it, I don't really have like all the time in the world to keep it up. So it'll get updated when it gets updated. Unfortunately, it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but that's how it's going with the resource pack. We got a resubscribe for 7 months in a row from MS Gal saying, good morning, X. Thank you. Good morning to you too. I built a staircase somewhere around here, and I was trying to locate it then, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it at all. And there it is. And there's this. So where's my ender chest? Apparently I pick it up and took it with me. Look at that. Look at how many chests we got right here. Crazy. Crazy amount of chests. The books as well. I'm probably going to leave stuff in the nether. On the other side, I reckon. Just to Die says, hey X, this stream is timed perfectly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, forgot about that. It's timed perfectly for my breakfast. Enjoy your breakfast, my friend. Ponybutt says, is it tea time? It's coffee time today, because I got a coffee. Oh man, I forgot to bring an ender chest of all things. Oh, there might be one somewhere in the Woodland Mansion. Otherwise, we have to kill a blaze, kill an ender. Oh no! And my shulker box. My shulker box is in there. No, 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 no. Has anyone opened a shulker box shop yet? I might have to go and buy one. Jeez, let's wander around and see if anyone's left an ender chest somewhere. That's a good bow. The fly bow. That wouldn't be my one. I think that might have been Cub fans. I'll have to take that back and put it somewhere in Hermit Hills. Oh, what a derp. What a derp. There's our regular stream derpage going on. I saw something move up ahead. I definitely just saw something walk that direction. Oh, we just saw a Minecraft ghost. I so saw something move up ahead. And now it's just gone. It's vanished. Let's go to the top floor. Get some minecarts with chests, says Slave Davos. That's actually a really good idea. Like, I wanted the ender chest to get the shulker box, but we can move every... Okay, that's a terrific idea, peeps. Nice thinking. I hadn't started to think of other ideas myself yet. I was still panicking about being a derp. Right, so, oh, look at that. There's one. Awesome. So, let's load up the shulker box. In fact, we'll just come back up here whenever we need to fill this up with stuff. But those things can go in there for now. Right, let's start dismantling this. Oh! There's another one here that I missed. That's weird, because I spent ages going around this top floor, double checking all the rooms. We'll leave him here for now. I don't feel like moving another one back. Funny enough. He might disappear again. Right, I need to clear my throat, peeps. Alright, there we go. Lots of people in chat saying that they saw one, that they could hear an illager. We got a donation here from Rocky, Fanny, and... Oh, wait. Wouldn't it be... Yeah. Rocky, Fanny, Avalantano. I get the joke. I just butchered saying that. It says, I was joking. By the way, do you ever get a bad feeling in your gut when you do something in creative, even when it's to correct a bug? I've done that a few times over, and it makes it so hard work feels legitimate, and I delete the save. I don't, Rocky, actually. As always, thanks to the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. I have had to fix a lot of stuff in creative mode playing on this server because my connection has been appalling. Like, it's gotten really bad this year, and it's the same at the new place where sometimes, like, to be fair, it rarely happens when we stream, but then we got that constant connection going, I guess. Anyway, like, I have these moments in the day. They generally happen in the morning, actually, and sometimes they happen on the weekend as well. But my internet gets really patchy, and I can be playing on the server, and I've been disconnected from it, and I'm like building stuff for like a good 5 minutes, and then I come back, and it's like, it's all gone. And sometimes I correct that stuff, but I don't feel too bad about it, really. I just, you know, bugs are bugs. Like, when I logged out and rage quit those Vindicators, in the back of my mind, I knew I'd be fixing it in creative mode. I knew I'd be spawning them back in. Of course, I still asked the Hermits and waited to get feedback from all of you. But it's still, like, that time, it really wound me up, you know? But yeah, I don't really stress about it myself. Like, I'm no longer a vanilla purist. I've played this game for so long that I just want to, like, play and do the bit of the game that I like. And that's no longer the grinds. It's no longer the, like, ridiculously slow pace the game can have sometimes. And so when, you know, you're playing and a bug means, oh, you know, the last hour of what you've been doing has been undone, that's, like, to me, that's just a no-brainer. Like, you wanna do what you wanna do. This game isn't about catching up because a bug, like, removes something that you've done, is it? Like, I shouldn't go look for another woodland mansion. I did all of that. I brought them over here. I should just bring them back in. That's the way I see it. JJWS says exchange ISP. I can't. I'm locked into a 2-year contract. What I could do is perhaps get a second line. But the problem is, Like, although I know it will happen again, it always happens again with this company. And even though I've got like their business package now, like it doesn't quite happen frequently enough to make me go, do you know what? I absolutely need a second connection. So it sort of causes issues for me, but not quite enough to push me over the edge. But if it persists, then maybe there'll be a point where I'm like, come on now, this is ridiculous. Need to get a second line. Right, I'm having a sip of my drink again. Laurent Pavot says, yeah, it's clearly a bug. And then they don't despawn. So I'm glad you'll spawn them again. Yeah, clearly a bug. Ouija Ben says, ask your neighbours if you can borrow their Wi-Fi. Gecko, yes we are, but I don't know what I should say about them anymore. Before I was just a regular customer. Now I'm a business customer locked into two years of contract, you know. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to pick up, the wall. That's why I was looking for my ender chest in the beginning, actually. Also, I've got a feeling those windows might be a slow way to get the dark oak logs. So maybe we shouldn't focus directly on that. What I wanted was this. There we go. Also, these drops are filling up my inventory and we're not keeping them. So let's get all of the wall now. Hey X, what about the illagers, says L. Sanders. There we go, another person asking. It's going to be our theme of the day. What's up with the illagers? Got to catch up on these messages though. Fabin Amisso says, man, I am hyped, what a great feeling. Awesome. Also, 12 months in a row. Thank you so much for resubscribing, buddy. Appreciate that. 1 year. Amazing stuff. Thank you for supporting me. Also, Tasarov has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. We also have 2 new subscribers today with Melina Game G and V Dubster. Thank you for subscribing, peeps. Really appreciate the support. We also have a donation here from Zarfong saying, any chance you're going to try to get more Vindicators in the future? Sorry if you already answered this, just caught the stream. I will probably never do that again. That was really, really time consuming and I did it in the quickest way I could think of. I did enjoy it to some extent, but I feel like a grind, like those grinds, you can only do them every now and then, you know? And that was one heck of a grind, especially placing all those rails, that took forever. Let's change the subject, says Ed Plays MC. I'm sorry, but Vindicators are going to get brought up because people tune in and the first thing they're thinking is what happened to those Vindicators. It will be a common theme. I probably don't need to get the white wall so much as the black wall and the grey wall. I'm going to need those for some builds that we're going to do. Oh yeah, I made some notes. If we go back to the mesa, there's some materials that I need to gather for a project actually. Tasarov says, X didn't butcher my name, yay! Awesome. What happened to modded streams, says Litchi01. Nothing, I still do modded streams. Just not streaming modded today. Lone Star says, hey Asuma, when you finished, are you going to burn it down? I'm tempted to, but I think I'll wait until I've spoken to other hermits about what's happening, because I think what we're going to do is delete these chunks and then let another group of hermits come over here and have fun with it, you know, rather than them having to then travel out a ridiculous distance and make the world save bigger. The world save's going to get extremely big. I think there's 2 of these side by side. There is. Let's get enough to make another stack of black wool, or maybe 2. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I love this music, by the way, the organ. While we're out here in the creepy woodland mansion, it's so fitting. Mumbo Scaluma Void, I like that name, says, how do you feel about cats? I love cats, I love all sorts of animals, really. I watched a fascinating documentary about cats on Netflix. There's one about dogs as well. I really love learning stuff. Learning stuff as in not reading from a textbook, but watching a nice and easy like show where you can just digest everything. Like there's so much fascinating stuff to learn about cats. One of the ones I already knew though, their whiskers are like help them detect what's around them and let them know what their body can fit through, which is fascinating. But yeah, cats are cool. Do you have a cat? Says Popcorn Asaurus. I do not. I don't have any pets. Haven't really ever had pets because my sister was allergic to them. So, yeah, no pets. Someone said I'm a crazy cat lady. Well, I'm not a lady, but I could be a crazy cat man if such thing exists. I have 1 cat and I'm 11. My family has 2 digs. They got 2 digs. Digs are amazing, man. Phil says I got on myself rats as pets 2 days ago. They are so smart and cute. Yeah, rats are lovely. They get a bit of a bad name for themselves, don't they? Rats, like people associate them with sewers and stuff. They're like, all animals and creatures and stuff are amazing. Like there's rarely anything in the natural world that isn't kind of spectacular in some way. X, get a cat, then make cat videos, says JDWS. I wouldn't get a cat just to film it. That would be pretty cruel, would it not? Just be exploiting the cat for YouTube gains. Right, what else is up here? Sometimes there's bookshelves in these places, but I've done most of that. I tell you what I do want to get, the flower pots, like, that's nice and easy. Probably not the most efficient thing is going out into a swamp and getting the clay and then smelting it later, but while we're here. Right, and I think that's it after these rooms for the top floor. Nillis Giraffe says, hey X, are you more of a dog person or a cat person? Neither, I got no preference. They're both cool. They're both different, they're both awesome. Get a real life llama, says JG. I need to clear my throat again, don't I? There we go. We also have a new subscriber. It is Brother Holmes. Brother Holmes, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Pro J Nuke says, do you burn money? Only to keep warm. If I really need to keep warm, burn money. I was talking to someone about that. Well, why? I don't know why we were talking about it. But I saw a movie. I don't know what the name of the movie is, but I always remember it. This guy goes out in search of some lost treasure or money. Aha, there's another bit of wall that I want to dismantle. And so yeah, anyway, there's this, like, you know, hidden treasure or whatever, and he goes out into the wild in search of it, and he gets sort of caught up in the wild, and it's really cold, and when he eventually finds the money, like, he ends up burning it just to keep himself warm, which I thought was fascinating. Like, what an interesting idea or whatever to explore, you know, like the value of money. Like, but millions. It's not like a small amount. He's burning millions and millions of dollars, and he's burning it just to keep warm, because that's all the money's worth to him now. Otherwise, he's going to die. And he like walks away with nothing. He burns every little bit to keep himself alive in like this horrible cold winter. Oh, that black wall we could have taken as well. Official Casp says, hey Asuma, did you notice us play the new Pokemon Sun and Moon? I did not notice nor play them. Pokemon isn't a game I really play. Not since I was a kid anyway. When I was a kid it was all the rage. It's really weird to see it's still so popular, but in a way it's sort of not as well actually. Like, some things do well over time, you know. But I just sort of remember it as like one of those childhood fads. You can't burn the new £5 note, says Uangis. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I knew you couldn't like tear it, but yeah, it not being flammable makes sense, I guess. If every animal is legal to be adopted as a pet, what would you choose, says Danny. I really like dislike zoos. I don't like encounter a lot of people that don't like them, but I really hate seeing animals in captivity. In a weird way, you could argue that like domesticated animals are sort of like that, which is true. Like dogs initially were wolves, you know, they weren't supposed to be kept with humans, but they've sort of been bred to be with humans, to the point that dogs prefer socializing with humans to other dogs, and you know, they know how to communicate with humans to get what they want or to do what a human asks of them. Like, that stuff's fascinating. In a way it's sort of wrong, but that's what they've been bred to do. But I really dislike zoos. I've never liked them, never go to them. So like, if any animal could be my pet, I'd rather it just be in its natural habitat, you know? Just be out in the wild doing what animals do. Yeah. Have you ever played Creativerse, says Creepy Coconuts. I have not. It's one of those games I've always wanted to play at some point, but to be fair, I never really get the time to do much else other than Minecraft. Right, so there's these carpets, by the way. I'm just sort of assessing what else is there here to take. We've done the top floor. Before we leave, we'll get lots of dark oak wood. This stuff right here I might as well pinch. There's going to be a stack of it, perhaps. Joseph BW says, "Hey X, what happens if you push a block with a piston into a nether portal?" I believe it either doesn't push or it breaks the portal, but it won't go through. That's for sure. Oh look, there's a little opening bit there. I didn't realise, with some fence gates. Ice and Fireboy says, "So X, just a big stream for breaking the mansion." Pretty much. We'll go back to Hermit Hills though. We're not going to be here all day. Hermit Hills. Why can I not stop saying that? That's really weird. It's just like entered my vocabulary again, Hermit Hills, and I just say it constantly. Yeah, I don't want to do this the entire stream, but I do want to make sure that I get like a lot of good resources to bring back. I feel like the flower pots probably wasn't the best of ideas actually. It's a bit slow to pick this stuff up, but we'll get more carpets and more woods. And we should also check what's in here. No, not that one. The one in this room. Here you go. More flower pots. Cake Splash says, "Don't notice me." I can't take that back, my friend. It's happened now. You'll have to deal with it. Is there anything else here? Some wool, some white wool. Might as well chuck that in there. Did I fill up my shulker box? I'm not sure if I did or not. Right, so that's pretty much all of this floor. So now we go down to the bottom floor and assess all the rooms there, and then possibly leave. This room, does this have anything of use in? There's a little bit of redstone. Don't need that. We've been around here a little bit already, actually, haven't we? Now there, aha! There is possibly a hidden room here. Look, I reckon there's a hidden room. Oh. No, it's just the edge of the building. Fair enough. Handle with an Axe is so happy to finally catch a stream after months. Well, welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you here again. Right, this is another one. Aha, this is originally what I went looking for the ender chest to dismantle. I want all of this wool right here. So we will take all of it. Especially the grey stuff. Going to need that to do some building. So we got a donation here from TT saying, "I love how you keep 40 ender chests in your ender chest. That way if you ever need an ender chest, you have to go into your ender chest and get an ender chest." Dude, trust me, do it for yourself. You'll find that keeping ender chests in an ender chest is extremely useful. Also, TT, you can destroy it for obsidian, which you may have seen in the last... Oh, look at this, there's a whole block of it. That's nice and easy. This is faster than using the sheep farm that we have on the server. We never really built the most powerful type that you could, and this late into the game I feel like I'm not going to bother, but being able to pick up loads of grey wool like this is definitely convenient. So TT, thank you for your donation. Yep, ender chests aren't just ender chests, they're accessible obsidian as well. And then for all of you tuning in who are still asking questions, yes, the Vindicators did despawn. Oh, there's lapis in there. At the end of the video, I muted my microphone. I wasn't cutting out swearing. And we're going to spawn them back in. There you go. Hopefully that's answered many of your questions. I didn't know there's a block of lapis. I probably won't pick that up, actually, because of inventory space. Plus, I've already got tons of lapis. Excuse me. If illagers had some sort of hair, says Derpsuma, what kind of hair would they have? Someone needs to make something like that, like one of those flash games where you can give people different haircuts, but just put like villagers and illagers in it. Give them different hairstyles. A mohawk every time, a mohawk. Creepy Coconut says there's a Vindicator destroying the mansion with a diamond axe. That diamond axe is me, isn't it? I'm the Vindicator, tearing down the mansion. Hey, wouldn't it be cool if this building had a basement as well? That would be nice. Ponybutt says, don't you have lapis in your ender chest? I don't think I do. I could check. If I do, I could perhaps chuck it in if there's space for it. But one block, it's not really a lot, you know. So Vindicators have lapis in their head, apparently, is what I have deduced from destroying this. Right, so we've also got more resubscribes. We have Singy Bob for 6 months in a row, half a year. Thank you so much, my friend. Also, Bugman CX for 2 months. And we have a new subscriber with Dendium. Yeah, just Dendium. Dendium, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the support. Thank you, everyone, for all of the support. Right, let's bust down. This is this bit. So Cub and False went through here, which means it's probably been, like, the chest in the middle is probably gone or whatever. Is that not where it would be? Maybe they destroyed the chest. Here it is. So that's probably going to be empty. Yep. So no reason to mess with that. And then I think... that's where someone died. Oh. We need to take these things back for whoever they belong to, don't we, really? What was the other thing we found somewhere? Who can remember? Connor says ender chest or shulker box. We got both. We got both of them. Aha! Flower pots. We'll take those, or the one. Right, and I think that's we've swept most of the bottom floor as well now. So all we need to do is assess how much more stuff we want to take back. Dark oak, logs, and carpets, and how much room we have for it. Flybow, yes, well remembered, peeps. Flybow was the one. We will go and look at that in a moment. Bodysoak says, I wonder why new mobs don't respawn. Oh, because they're not programmed to respawn. There's no bounding box or anything like that. These are... I love the way the pigs are inside this place. It's so cool. Yeah, they're basically not programmed to. Is the deal there? Cool, so that's a lot of stuff. All of that stuff. Amazing. Now inside our ender chest. That's shulker boxes for you. Those diamond boots, we've got a flybow to pick up, and then we fill up our inventory and we do the off. We do the absolute off, peeps. Right. Let's go and find that flybow. Need to clear my throat again. Jeez. Pongo Saints MC says, I'm pretty sure he meant, do you like ender chests or shulker boxes better? I like that we have both. You know, I think shulker boxes are obviously new and exciting, but they're quite different in a way. I don't think I'd like to choose one or the other in the game. If I did, it would probably be shulker boxes though. Delicious. We got a donation here, noise in the ear, from Ice Unicorn saying, "Hey X, you're my favourite hermit. Keep up the good work. Enjoy Hermitcraft video. I can't get enough." Ice Unicorn. Thank you so much for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I will keep doing them. I've got no plans to stop or slow down or anything like that. That might be valuable if we're going to collect some more. And I think I'd rather load up on dark oak, but I will get a bit more of this stuff as well. So, what floor are we on? We're on the second floor. Let's just fill out, or sorry, clear out all of this right here. And then we'll get dark oak after we've like collected another batch of carpets. Yeah, another thing is I might come back here and do another trip at some point as well. Like, I don't have to do it all today, do I? Because there's still just tons of stuff. Like all these carpets. All for free. I mean, how often are you going to use carpets though is the question. That guy 30 says, X, what are you doing once you leave the mansion? We're going to do some more resource gathering. Also maybe do some brainstorming for ideas for the Warts place. We could go check that out. There we go, another flower pot. Still got those in my inventory. And then after this, just chop down some dark oak wood. I think we'll just go to the forest outside. That's probably going to be the quickest way. So what are we up to now? What here do we not actually want to take? Don't need that. Don't need those or them if we're not getting more of this stuff. That's probably not worth it for such a small amount. We'll chuck that away. Slabs, probably not really worth it. The minecart we need to get home. Let's get rid of those. Yeah, so and we probably don't need the sticks. So that much dark oak wood and then we're leaving. That's what we're looking for now. Creepy Coconut says, what if you rebuild the mansion? Just kidding. What I would have loved to do is to tear this thing down. I was also thinking it'd be really fun to build a base here. I really think that would be like a really nice project to find one of these and then make it your base. Like go in there, conquer it, and then start turning it into your own. Right, we're going to go hide in this tree so I can cough. Right, let's stand up here. Oh, there we go. 20 leads in a chest there, says Handle with an axe. Yeah, string and slime balls though, they're very easy to get, so I don't think it's particularly worth it. That's some delicious mocha right there. Efo will be mad at you. Oh, hello. Oh, that guy got wrecked. Hey X, why are you taking all the walls, says Kika. Our wall farm isn't too fast. To me it feels like it's quite quick and easy to mine it all, so I'll just take some while I'm here. Because I need to use those walls for projects, right? So that's the way I look at it. Soon we'll be going to the end. I'm looking forward to going to the end, getting myself lots of shulker boxes. Lots of the other hermits have got them. Everyone's like first thing was to go for shulker boxes, and I went for llamas. Like, I don't know. I didn't feel like streaming, doing something like going to the end because I don't know. I got a feeling that I like would die, basically die horribly. I need to like really focus if I'm gonna roam around in the end. So I figured something nice and peaceful, like looking for llamas, would be a good way to start. Then after that, it was Vindicators, and now I've got a bunch of projects to do with the Vindicators and llamas. I'm not going to go to the end for a while, but we definitely need to go there soon. That's just sort of the way it's been playing out. Why will Efo be mad, says JG424. I didn't finish reading the rest of that message. The creeper distracted me, unfortunately. Did your Vindicators really despawn? Yes, they did. They are gone. Finito. Bye-bye. No longer. No more. Forever deceased is what they are. End streams will be interesting for a change, says Punk PK27. I'm not so sure. Like, it's just going to be a lot of throwing ender pearls and travelling. Like, the end doesn't have a lot to offer. It's not very, in my opinion, like, I don't know, like there's not a lot to do there. It's just really boring travelling and exploring. I guess now you got more of a reason to go into the end cities because the shulkers have a use, but they take such a long time. You might find like maybe 2 or 3 an hour, and that's like really slow if you think about it. It's like every 20 minutes. At least that's my experience when going to the end. Right, so we got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from J Clarky98 saying, hey X, I know it's only been 2 months, but we know each other so well, haha. Thanks for the great content, keep it up. Thank you, buddy, appreciate the resubscribe. We've also got one here for 3 months in a row from Prog J saying, there you go, question mark. There I go, maybe, I don't know. What's the question mark for? Thanks for the resubscribe, appreciate it, buddy. How much wood have we got now? Still got a ways to go, but this stuff is very much needed to fill up our reserves and the stuff at the shop as well. People still use Woodworld, I've noticed in videos. Like, people still go to Woodworld and buy wood when it's free at our place. I don't get it. What's your favourite Death Grips album? Says someone with no name. I can't read your name, unfortunately. Definitely the Money Store. Will always be the Money Store. Probably most fans' favourites will be the Money Store. Did you see Tango and Cub's bank vault, and will you use it? I have yet to see it yet. In my mind, having a bank on Hermitcraft doesn't make much sense to me. But I want to see what they've come up with first before I say anything. Like, it might be fun to participate. It might actually be a really clever idea they've come up with, but I could never think of a way to make a bank actually be needed in the game, in my mind. So it'll be interesting to see what they've done. Won't it, Piggy? Piggy agrees, trust me. Rock the Chocolate says, I hate you all. Can we get some love hearts in chat for Rock the Chocolate, who hates us all? He's probably having a bad day, and we wish you all the best, my friend. Have you heard about K-pop X? Yep, J-pop, K-pop. I've listened to them a little bit. Never like really found an artist to sort of grab me and like pull me in. Because at the end of the day, it's like pop music from Korea or Japan. There is a Korean metal band I really like called Inlayer. They released this single earlier this year called Mindjack. Oh my god, such a good song. I haven't listened to that in months. I need to listen to that immediately after this stream now. Like as a music listener, you like build up like tracks in your mind, like go-to songs, and theirs is like a go-to song, you know. Rock the Chocolate says, still hate you. Ah, he still hates us. Don't worry, don't worry. We wish you all the best, buddy. Right, let's go chop down this tree. This is getting a bit dull now, isn't it? I think maybe even I want to head back to the mesa. Have you heard about the bird? Says Brambo. The bird is the word. That bird, is that the bird that we're talking about? Hey X, what have you done about respawning shulkers? Says Dare Diminator. Nothing yet, actually. And the Undiz says, have you heard the new Metallica album? I have. I've been listening to it a lot. Like at the moment, I'm still trying to get into the songs a little bit more. But I feel like it's a much better record than Death Magnetic was. And at times they really like, you really get that Metallica feel from them. But I think Lars is really boring on the records. Like the most he does on the drums is like snare fills over and over again. So I feel like it's an album that's got good, you know, it's got strengths and weaknesses, but it's nothing. I don't think it's anything special. However, it has produced a couple of great songs, like Moth Until Flame, of course. Like that sounds like it's from Injustice for All, which is like what every fan wants. Right, I think what we'll do now is fill up the rest of our inventory with a few more carpets and then do the off. Does that sound good? Does that sound good to you? Celis Bay says, Mum says good evening, X. Celis Bay's mum, hello, thank you. Hi. We got a noise. Oh, we got a couple. I'm missing all the noises in my ear. Jeez. Oh, right. What are we going to chuck away here? Those. When you put down a water bucket in half spread, because it goes over the carpets, then it pops them off. So it's not 8 blocks in each direction. It's like 10. That's a large amount of stuff. I possibly don't really need the saplings either, do I? Right, anything else here? The slab. We don't need the slab. Right, let's catch up with these messages. We got a donation here from Enzed Bob saying, went to the first concert the other night, Disturbed. Was amazing. Thoughts on other streaming platforms? I've seen Disturbed a few times myself. They're a cool band. I hope you enjoyed the concert. If you liked it, keep going. Concerts are great. Go watch bands. It's amazing. And thoughts on other streaming platforms. I'm sure there's some good ones out there. Unfortunately, I have a contract with Twitch. So I'm sort of stuck here. I say unfortunately. I'm not really like that bothered by it. Like I'm okay streaming here on Twitch. Like I'm not complaining or anything. Right, I think we're good to head out of here now. By the way, we got the flybow. We put the shulker box. Let's go double check we did that. We put the shulker box in there. Oh, and I need to clear my throat again. Right. Ends Bob, thank you for your donation. What was it? What else was I going to say here? Oh look, we still have a slot for that. And do I have my keeper on me? I do, which means we can pick it back up. Yeah, and we got another one here from Rayov Kakilon. Rayov Kakilon. Kakilon. If you could remove the Torturino and FTB teleport / chunk loading commands from the Hermit pack, would you? I had to stop playing because the Torturino and FTB commands took away so much from the endgame tech trees, in my opinion. I think that very much depends on how you choose to play the mod pack. Like, the teleport command is a teleport command, and when other people started using it, I was a little bit surprised that it would, like, you know, it was just like, oh, you know, this FTB utils lets you teleport home. But I've just gone with it because, like, I want to do stuff in, like, I feel like once you've played this game for several years, walking back and forth, travelling around, like doing this right now, this is really boring. Like, there was a time when you're like, oh my god, I'm on the roof of the Nether, and we're travelling back to our base. Oh, it's incredible. And now it's like, yeah, we're travelling back to our base, and it's going to take a while. So they don't really bother me, because I like to, especially on modded, I like to be empowered to do, as opposed to be in an environment where what you have to do is limited by certain factors. And waiting is one of those ones that just gets dull after time. So for me, I'm cool with it. I don't use Torturino much anymore. I think Torturino's rubbish. Lots of people are having issues with it because it can easily damage your world if you don't know how to use them properly. So I wanted it removed from the pack. I couldn't get it removed though. Anyway, also, Rocky, thank you for your donation. RedNeil76 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, buddy. Appreciate the support. Let's have a look in chat. Demon Pixel says, wow, even though the chat is in slow mode, I don't like it. Falco200 still spams his message. Calling someone out there. I shouldn't have read that, really. I mean, yeah, some people like to type the same message over and over again in the hopes that it eventually gets read. Zombie Roger says, if you like festivals, I recommend Sweden Rock Festival. One of the best festivals in the world. I haven't done an abroad festival. They'd probably be alright, but a little bit, like, skeptical about doing that. Like going abroad for a festival, because festivals can be pretty wild. I remember one year at Download, me and my mate weren't enjoying it. We were watching people set off fireworks into other people's like tents, and it was just the most horrible, ridiculous thing we'd ever seen. And I've seen some other nasty stuff there as well. Like, festivals can be a bit wild. Like, you got to go there with a bit of a thick skin, because like anyone who stood in a festival crowd at some point, right? This is disgusting, but at some point you were going to get urine on you. And as bad as that sounds, people will piss in bottles and then they will lob them into the crowd, and it happens. Like festivals can be pretty rough, and like the problems that you could face where you need to talk to people or you need to get help or whatever, like being in another country, not being able to speak the language, that really kind of scares me a bit. X, you should go to Wacken Metal Festival, says Immorium. That was one that I always wanted to go to, Wacken, but I don't know if I'll go eventually, I don't know. Why do you eat golden carrots, says Super Cat? Probably because it's the best food in the game. Samuel says, hey X, do you like football? And what's your favourite team? I like football, but I'm a neutral. I was watching Match of the Day this morning. I like to catch a little bit of it, but to be fair, like, I get a bit bored of it. Like, it's the same thing every year. Rocky Avalon says, have you seen a video that some fan made on how to abuse the Torturino and Hermit pack mod that got 15,000 views? I haven't, but it doesn't surprise me that you can, you know, use it to some crazy extent. Delicious. Is this a GIF, says Big Bad Hunter? It could be, couldn't it? It's just a looping GIF. I'm just somewhere else right now. I'm not actually playing Minecraft, it's just looping. It's going to be like this for a while. Habbo Rapan says, well, most people can English and same can you. Should not be a big problem. You're probably right. It's still a little scary though. Pro JG says, X, come to the Netherlands. We speak English as a second language and there is much fun here. Kappa Kappa Kappa. Yeah, Netherlands, like a disproportionately large amount of my audience is from the Netherlands. Like, if you think of like populations in the world, like there's a much higher percentage of people watching from the Netherlands. Like compared to population size, probably like, you know, 5 to 10 times more than England and America or whatever. It's interesting, but yeah, lots of people in the Netherlands are really good at speaking English. Oh, we're now going this way. Oh, so exciting. Jeez, we just turned to the right. Fruity Loops Gaming says, what is your favourite band? I've got a few. Dimmu Borgir have always been one of my favourites. I love Metallica, Rollins Band. Devin Townsend is a genius musician. But I like so much stuff, I really wouldn't say anything's a favourite anymore. We're listening to Lord Leviticus, another one of my favourite artists as well. Asuma's brother says, will you make an Asuma cube? Because I'm trying to collect YouTuber cubes. What is an Asuma cube? A I do have a little figurine thing on my Patreon. Rye Menora says, X, you say Good Times with Sky is one of the true artists in Minecraft. Do you regret not having him on the server earlier? Yeah, kind of. The problem with Scar being on the server is that so many people spammed, requested, commented about Scar that like it's probably a really bad thing to do, to go and say you should add so and so in the comments, because like that's not how you recruit. Like, you don't recruit people by looking in your comments. So when you see someone's name come up over and over again, it doesn't actually work in their favour. It kind of like, it puts a little bit of a stigma. Like, why do people keep like saying this one particular person? Obviously it's because he's a genius, but I didn't think like that. I was wondering if, like, did this guy like ask people to get on here, because it's not a good idea to do that. And so I never really took the time to check him out, because so many people were like spamming it. It just seemed like a little bit odd. And yeah, and then when his name came up in the group discussing who to add, it's like Good Times to Scar, and I'm like, I know that is because I get so many comments about this guy being added. And then I went and took the time to check out his channel, and it was like, oh my god, yeah, this guy's like incredibly talented. Incredibly talented. Ropro says, hey Asuma, could you please build some secret passages in Logwarts, e.g. to the secret headquarters of the Logfellas? We could do that. That's something that we need to do for sure. Euridia says, Asuma, can you try and say this in Dutch? Go to Morgan. I've probably now said something foul and hideous. Everyone, arms in the air, oh dear. You swore in another language. Does X have a forum, says Red Neil. I have not set up a forum. I've always wondered about doing a forum, but to me it's another place that you have to devote time to, and I've been like, I've devoted my time to lots of different things, and I don't feel like there's really room for more. Like, I've been trying to devote more time to outside of computer stuff. Like, I've been reading books and doing things like that a little bit more. To me, it's important at the moment. So, although I love the idea of it, I know it will be another chunk of time every day to go to the forums and be active there. So that's why I haven't done something and like that. Oh, apparently I said good morning. Well, who knows? There might be a language where saying good morning is swearing. So, geez, I just offended loads of people. Good morning, everyone. Oh, don't say that. Geez, in this crazy language from that crazy country, that means so-and-so. Whatever. Hey, we're back here. Let's go and unload some of these materials into our base. Actually, no. Let's go to the Logfellas place first for the Dark Oak. X, have you played Minecraft on Xbox 360? I have not, actually. No, I haven't played it. I haven't played it on anything other than Pocket, I think. Briefly. Jack Steery says, what do you think about Finland? I think it's a country, and I think it's next to Sweden. And I think it begins with an F. Now, Finland's cool. I listened to some Finnish metal. Oh! Oh! What is this? That looks very nice. Oh, the Redstone consultancy is back. That's a really nice little entrance here. I see a pressure plate. It lowered me into the ground. So there's a cauldron there? I'm guessing? Half-Legs Asuma! Hanging out with you today! Oh, let's read some messages. Karks01, resubscribing for 3 months in a row, says, just joined. Where is this endless path taking us? Well, you now know where we're going. And MaceScore is resubscribed for 20 months in a row, peeps. 20 months in a row, says getting old heart. 20 months, that's absolutely crazy. When MaceScore resubscribes, that lets you know that it's been 20 months since I've started streaming. I mean, I'm trying to do the math. We're coming up to 2 years in 4 months. How crazy is that? Also, hey buddy, how's it going? Long time no see. I was on the server looking at your base the other day. He's really letting you know that you've come to the right place with these doors, right? Like, oh, this is fancy. This feels like this could be massive, like a long hallway, and there could be like a big table in the middle. Paste your redstone build requests in here. He should have put some books, some ink sacks, and oh, is that broken? Or I think he maybe forgot to cover that from this side. Have I got a keeper block on me? I have. What is oh. Where is this place? Where are we right now? Why did I not pick the stone back up? I just... Gotta throw something away, the minecart. And the rotted flesh. Right, we should get to... Maybe the stones back. Whatever. Whatever. I know where we are. I know where we are. I just wanna move around a little bit. How cool is this place, man? That's very cool. Wow, Mumbo's thing goes right under the ender shop. That's cool. Right. Oh, let's pick this back up. Right, there we go. There's our 3 blocks. Excellent. Leaving as we came. Rocky Avalon says, so anticlimactic. It kind of was. It was like all of these massive doors, and then it's like a big empty room. But I think the doors sort of prove the point. You've gone to the right place. Boges Man is here, resubscribing for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Rian Tassani says, am I late? Yeah, you could potentially be late. Do I really need to leave that ender chest there? Probably. Rendog faces everywhere. What's going on with that? Derpy little Rendog faces. Oh, amazing. Right, I need to clear my throat again, peeps. Tumatron 3000 says, have you read Lovecraft? I have not. I've seen your message a couple of times in chat. I've not read that. I love how you say excellent. That's how it's said, isn't it? Excellent. Like, that's literally how it's said, I'm pretty sure. Right, we came here to go to the Logfellas place. Then I wandered off in the wrong direction. Then I got distracted. Jeez. Say, whose music are you playing now? Says Joey Ponestew. Bottom right of your screen, Lord Leviticus is what we're listening to. Say Ike How Van Thee. It means I love tea. I hope it does. I hope it does. It sort of sounds like that's what it might mean. Ice and Fire Boy says, make the derped dragon right on your house. What is the derped dragon? I've not heard of that before. Is that dark oak? Dark oak wood. Here we go. There we go. Loaded up with a few more bits. Let's check on this. Oh, wow. Right, so we're out at oak. Unsurprisingly. Acacia's low. And spruce is down a little bit as well. Pony Butt says tea reminder, even though it's not tea. I finished drinking it, Pony. We're down to a bottle of water now. Right, so now it's back to the base. Hey, this looks new. Sort of looks like lapis backwards. It is lapis. That is well pricey! 1 stack of lapis for 2 diamonds. Whose shop is this? That's ridiculous. TFC sells a whole block of lapis for like 1 diamond. Oh, I've got to clear my throat again. Oh, there we go. Bottle of water reminder from Earl Devonshire there. Yeah, look, 2 diamonds per stack of lapis blocks. That's crazy. Ender chests, only 2 diamonds each. That's not bad compared to False's one. This is like the undercutter's shop. Is there any obsidian for sale? No, all gone. What about the diorite? Iskal's been here. Oh, he hasn't got those ones though. There we go. Right, let's head back to our base and stop getting distracted. Asuma's brother says, X, what is your favourite wood? Mine is dark oak. I like dark oak too, actually. The log, but not the planks. The planks look disgusting. Should we go back through the Logwarts way? This place is gorgeous. I love it. It's still far from being finished though. There's so much detail and work that it needs everywhere. Will you build Ilmango's Dark Oak Farm? Says I am dat. If he's got one that works in 1.11 that isn't as crazy as the last one, absolutely. Yeah, there's so much work that needs to be done here. Ooh, super fast. Egg, make chicken. Did we make a chicken? No, I don't think we did. I don't think we did at all. Cube Fan 135 or Mumbo Jumbo. Who is better? Says Samuel. It's Cub Fan, by the way. It's Cub Fan, not Cube Fan. Ice and Fireboy says, X, you should see my plot on a Sumo server. That will tell you what derped out dragon looks like. I don't think I'll be building a derped out dragon. I don't know. I've got me plans sort of settled for the next few episodes. Right. We can put away some of these materials. So the problem with these chests is that they got filled up with potions. Look at all those dragon's breath. Spent ages doing that. Where do we have like 3 chests available? Oh, here. Well, this is our new potions chest on this side. I've decided it's time to clean up. Okay, this place has been a mess for a while. Why have I got so many nether warts in here as well? Oh, it was that one. Okay. Very good. ProJG says, why are we asking X to say Dutch words, lol? It's ask X to say Dutch words day, man. Didn't you know? National holiday, come on. Get your national holiday calendar out and see it's written down. Why is there golden sugar in here? Okay, that's reasonable. That's... Oh, look at this. Stupid amount of potions. Right, back over there you go. Chests will go in this one. Before you move stuff, you should really make sure you got lots of space, so it's, you like move a lot of stuff at once. Dark oak fences go in that one. Regular oak fences. I don't know where I put my flower pots. Look at that, very low on dark oak wood, and I like to build with that one. Angry Canine says, how far ahead do you usually plan your episodes, and where in the world do you find the ideas to fill your episodes up with? Lol. I feel like Minecraft's one of those games where it's always like you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that. Like I can't tell you where the ideas come from directly. There's just, to me, it's not surprising that there is always stuff to do. But yeah, I do plan out most of the time. If you watch an episode, I've got a plan for what I'm going to do. You know, like it's been thought through to some extent. Most of the time, not always. Like the episode that the next one that you'll watch, I've got a plan for the whole thing. Parts of that will probably change as stuff happens while we're playing. Right, I need to clear my throat, clearly. Right, oh, I've also got that shulker box to clear out. Let's bring that. We've got these items which I'm gonna leave in my... Wait, elytra... Yeah, that's the one. That's... Wait. Wasn't flybow the one that we picked up? I think elytra bow is my one. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we'll leave those things in here. Tangled potions. Oh yeah, that's right. We should probably get rid of this one by now. Get rid of all that dye. That is something that I won. And there's our devil's soul. We've got to be very careful where we choose to put that. Let's put it up here. Look at these skulls. They're backwards now. Backwards skulls. So odd. What am I looking for? Aha, Harry Hatchet can go in there. Ender chest can go in here. These can go away. We got a donation here. Noise in the ear from Rocky Avalon saying, don't read out loud. Oh, I won't then. Okay, cool. Yeah, I get your idea. I don't have plans to do that. But I don't know what's going to happen in there. Like, maybe. I don't know. We'll see, Rocky. We'll see. Let's see. Thanks for the donation, buddy, as always. Where do I keep my wither skulls? Probably the top one, right? There we go. We've got 2 of them. And end rods, I can't even remember which chest. We'll just put it in there for now. Oh, I can't even be bothered to sort some of this stuff. Those can get the chuck. The banner would go down here, actually. Then we have some natural stuff to go in there. Jeez, these chests are so full. I'm going to put the dyes in here as well. In fact, I'm going to put most of that stuff in there. So that's for potions. I don't know where I keep my flower pots, but I'm going to put them in there. Potion stuff up here. Right, and then we're almost done. Books. Excellent. Right, did I unload the shulker box? No. Jeez, I forgot to do it. Time for a sorting system, says Ouija Ben. I was going to build a sorting system a while ago, but I don't know. I got distracted, and then we saw the shulker boxes, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to wait until the shulker boxes are out. Hey, at least this bit is nice and easy. There we go. Oh, I didn't do all of it. Chami Leon says, hi X, I'm so happy you're streaming. What are you going to do today? We are going to prepare for a building that I'm doing later. So it's good. You're going to be seeing a lot of like chest action, I guess you could say. Right. These are so full up. I need more storage space. They're just going to go in there for now. And there's my chests. I borrowed this from False, so I need to give that back to her. In fact, she's got some diamonds of mine that I need to go pick up. So yeah, let's go take a trip over to False, and we can give her back her shulker box. Oh, there's dark oak in there as well, isn't there? And do I also want to... Yeah, let's bring some of the materials I want to bring with me. So I need to bring some cobblestone is one of the things. We've got a noise in my ear. 3 would probably do. 3 stacks of cobblestone. I also need stone bricks, which means lots of regular stone. That stuff. I like to grab things out of this chest even when they're not a full stacks, because if I'm going to build with them, then I use up these supplies that I've got lying around. I need lots of nether brick, yep. Gonna need those. And I'm also gonna need dark oak. Yeah, dark oak. Good thing we picked up loads of that. Let's take a couple stacks of that. Alright, let's read this noise. Let's read this message from Ponybutts. Got a donation here. Noise in the ear from Ponybutts saying, I had something clever to say, but I'm at work and saw that they finally fixed the damage after an SUV crashed into the wall at Panaria, and I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. Oh well, have some dollar anyway. Well, thank you as always, Pony. I don't know what the Panaria is, or what the damage that an SUV caused in. I'm assuming you're talking about at work, like a truck crashed into a wall or something. But yeah, if you remember what you say, type it in chat. Maybe I'll see it and pick it out. Apaki says, hi X, one small question. Did you actually lose the Vindicators, or was it a client-side issue? Nope, they're actually gone. Completely gone. Yep, Illager update for all the people tuning in. Vindicators are gone. Finito, bye-bye. And we'll be getting them back with creative mode, because the Hermits don't mind me doing that, and lots of you guys wanted me to do that as well. Right, so there's our stone. Just thinking it through in my mind again. I know what else I needed. Some of that stuff. Yeah, a stack of that will probably be more than enough. Maybe I might need a few more. Go on then. And I think that's it. I think that's really it. I could probably do with more stone overall, but I think that'll do for now. Probably got way too much nether brick. Ah, we also got to take the walls that I was getting over there as well. This is why you got to think things through a lot. Now, they used green for the Vindicator eyes. I was going to use cyan. Like, a mix between those two colours I think would be perfect. So, we'll take the green since it's what the Mojang guys used. 3 stacks of that stuff might be enough. Going to need some black wool for sure. And that is like a pretty good run, I'd say. Is there any more light grey wool? Doesn't appear to be so. That'll do for now. Let's fly over there. The Pudding Minecrafts has just joined. What's happening? We are going on a little bit of a mission to give something to False and to pick up something as well. X, you sound very sad, says Guru. Do I? Do I really? Oh dear. Well, it's not how I feel, so that's alright. Look at this place. Cub fan finished the path through the middle. It's very cool. Right, and False's jellyfish. Oh, look at this place. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it is right there. The jellyfish with a ghast on top. Actually, this might be the best way to go. Just climb up the side of it. There we go. Hop to the top. Say hello to this chap. Can I... Isn't there a little way down here? No? Oh. I thought there was a ladder... No, there isn't. I thought there was a ladder in from this way. Never mind. Asuma's brother says, X, what will you do if creative mode in the Vindicators but they despawn? If they I don't know, like if they despawn again, obviously you got to wait for a bug fix because something's wrong with them. So if they keep despawning because of bugs, then you know we keep bringing them back in, I guess. How is he flying in vanilla? Says 0 Point. Elytra wings, man, jeez, they've been in the game for a while. Need to check that out. That's just a regular chest. That's a shulker box. Fire suit. It's a Wren Wither! Jeez! Ah, okay. Nicely labelled. Oh, is this... Totally not Asuma's diamonds. Honest. Look at that. Look at that. They're mine, false. They're mine. Also, let's put... What were we bringing her? I've forgotten what we were bringing false. Oh, the shulker box. That's hers. There we go. You walk past the entrance, says Nicholas Ola. Oh, there was one up there, was there? Oh dear. Silly me. Hey X, what do Vindicators do, says Chad Nixon. They will attack anything if you rename them to Johnny, which is pretty cool. You should go check out my 20 secret changes in 1.11 video. On the channel. On the YouTube channel. Go check it out. That'll explain everything. Right, up we go. Booyah, up into the sky. Don't mind if I do. Edit the sign to say totally not false's shulker box, says Glass Prism. I definitely should have done that. I definitely should have done that, but we're on our way. Actually, we're not going back to my base. We're going over here next. Ooh. 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 Look. Look, none. They're all gone, alright? They don't exist anymore. Sad face. Okay, so we need a chest somewhere around here. Or actually, we can just dump stuff in there. Is Johnny a reference to The Shining, says Mr. Bob? Most likely. I'm almost certain that it is. Ah, right, what about taking stuff... I might still need the rails to move them around, but the redstone, probably not so much. The TNT, I doubt we need TNT. We don't need those. Don't need dragon eggs. The banners, yeah, all that stuff, that can come back. Right. So we've dropped off everything that we needed. Anything else over here to take back? Golden apples, won't be needing those. Pistons I might, rails I might. Not going to need them. Tons of minecarts, let's take back all of these. There we go. Always trying to keep on top of sorting out those inventories, you know. What do you think about max entity cramming? I hate it. Broke a ton of farms we had on Mark's Realm, says Demon Pixel. We've turned it off, and it will probably stay off. But next season, whenever that is, we'll probably like play with it on since it's the default. But it will break a bunch of stuff on the server, so it really sucks that they put it on by default. And if you watched my bypass video, loads of people told me after that there's an even easier way to do it, which is you can actually just sit in 1.10 and type in the game rule. So if I go like game rule I don't know, game rule Asuma derp 1, right? That's now in the MBT data, like on the Hermitcraft world. When you download the world in the future, remember to go look it up. There'll be a game rule called Asuma derp and it will be set to 1. Like, you can do that, you can type it in, and then when you update, if that game rule is then valid, it's already there, it's already in the data of it. Which I had no idea until that. Looney Boy says, how did you get 64 dragon eggs? Oh, I duplicated them. They've been duped. X Beef has joined the Tree Mason. Did he join? We should go check the chest over there. Also, we can write down some ideas. I'm going to grab some signs and we can do some ideas soon. Which might be a little bit tricky. I don't know. We'll see how that goes because we need ideas for decorating. Oh my god. I like barely have any chests to put all this stuff in anymore. This stuff can just go over here now. That being said, how's the official chest on this side? Well, that one can take hardened clay. It looks like the orange was filled up. Pretty much. There we go. Right, diamonds. Beautiful diamonds. Back into the chest you go. Nice. Almost enough for our diamond blocks. Excellent. Banners can go into this one. Is there a tutorial on Asuma's Elytra launcher, says Beast the King? There is, and it's on my channel. So all you got to do is go over there and search for it. Right, this I put away. I was thinking I might put it back in here. We'll leave it in there for now. This will be replaced with a shulker box soon. Alright, dragon eggs, I cannot remember, I'm just going to chuck it in there. Name tags would go up here. TNT in the redstone chest with the redstone, and then the foodstuffs chest. So where the golden apples go. Excellent, we have been organised and sorted. Let's go grab some signs and make some notes over in the area. JG says Beef was seriously impressed with Logwarts. He said he would have signed up because of the beautiful build alone. Oh, what episode was that in? I wanna see that. Do you know what? Like, it's I feel good about it. Like, oh yeah, no, Beef liked the build, but it's not my build, really, is it? Like, we've taken someone else's build and rebuilt it here, but I like that we choose to do that because I feel like it helps you grow. On the modded server, I took the tower design, this one right here, or not so much took it, kind of ended up working my way towards this kind of shape again. Did something different at the top, did something different with the middle, but followed some of the principles that I learnt from doing this and built a new type of tower. And that's how you get good at building, I think. Like, if you always look and see, oh, you know, I want to be a builder, don't be afraid to copy people. Copy and change it slightly. You know, there's probably a few bits that we improvised in here as well and made slightly different. There's also a gap up the top here. I saw Biffa like came up there and looked out of that. Looks kind of odd. I should probably go up there and fix that while I remember it. So let's have a look. We want hardened clay and we want some granite as well. They should use chisel in the next seasons, they're simply renowned. I think that's a slippery slope choosing to use mods because as much as there are a few that I'd like to use, like Panda's Redstone mod, you know, when you need the server updating and stuff to snapshots or whatever, you then have to wait on mods. And what if they stop updating the mods, you know, or it's just another level of potential problems. I Have Fiend says, what is your most ridiculous farm? I'm not sure. I imagine... this is a funny thing I've noticed, like, being me or whatever, like, you do so much stuff all the time, it all becomes a bit of a blur sometimes. Yeah, if you ask people in this chat what they think their craziest farm I've done is, I bet you loads of people would tell you some cool stuff. The one that comes to mind for me is probably the gold farm that we built in Season 2, because it was absolutely ginormous and it was built out of obsidian. In fact, if you haven't seen that, go look at the Season 2 playlist and look for a thumbnail where you see giant obsidian portals in the sky. Like, that was a crazy, crazy farm. And then obviously you got the Season 3 and 4 gold farms, which were really, really good. So those were designed by Snow Crash. That's the other thing about that farm in Season 2 is that, for the most part, I designed that myself. I don't know who discovered the concept or started using zombie pigmen that way, but I also think it was pretty generalized. Like, they added, you know, zombie pigmen are going to spawn from portals, and pretty much instantly everyone started using it, you know, to farm them. I think I myself dismissed it a little bit because I didn't think it was that practical, but then when I realized that the bigger you build the portals, the more you get spawning, then like we built that farm. So what are people in chat saying? Guardian Farm Season 2 is very cool, says NicoDam19. Yep, if you search Guardfall on my channel, you can see a little promotional video showing you what was going on there. Oh, Finished Beef signed up. Excellent. And he's taken all of his goodies. That's very cool. That's very cool. Nice one, Beef. Right. So, any ideas for this place? X make a music channel. I've already got one. Come on, man. I'm not making any music on it though. Jason Hay says, damn, I'm too late. As X spoke about how he rage quit. Yep. Illager Villager update. They did disappear. I did rage quit. I didn't mute my microphone because I was swearing. No, I was just being silent. And we're going to bring them back in. I think that answers all the questions. Add his sign on the bed, says Alyssa Monu. Yes. Right, so somewhere in here we need like the to-do list. Okay, so add. Where are we going to put that? Actually, I'm going to maybe this can be our little maintenance room for now. Although we'll probably get sick of going up and down these stairs. Let's be practical. Let's go down here. We're going to use this little bit of wall over here. Excellent. Right, so first job will be to add names to bunk beds. Cool. Updating mods is not that hard if it has the backbone of a big company, says Guru. Well, almost all of the mods in that there are don't. FTB is a company, but their mods don't seem to update, you know, that quickly. Mods mostly are just made by like enthusiasts, you know, that do it at their own pace, not by companies. Paranor says X some nitwits running around the build. Yeah, they'll probably escape though. Nico Jump Cannon says make a secret altar to the Logfather. Hidden cobwebby. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to do. I want to fill up what we've got right here with different rooms. Like what's important to have in this area. Make a founding which spits out logs when you enter the building. Brilliant. Special lady friend says, you know, if you and Ren are struggling with the interior, just call your fellow tree masons Wells and Beef. Have them earn their keep. That's a good idea, actually. Call on a friend to help do interiors. I need to look around here and remember what we've got to do as well. Make an enchantment room because it's Logwarts. It's supposed Logwarts is a play on Harry Potter. It's not especially supposed to be Harry Potter themed. It's supposed to be a tree mason thing like Secret Club. We need to make the tree mason logo. I wanted to put that up in that space. This looks super cool right here. Oh look, Wells Knight. Oh, did he come up here and do that himself? Awesome. Let's put Vintage Beef at the top then. Vintage Bead. Awesome. Right. Very cool. So we need to do that logo. Hey X, will this building have any purpose or just to look nice? Well, it's a recruitment centre at the moment. Let's go add that. So we need to... Log masons. It's tree now. We also need to build entrance. What we're calling it, to Logwarts. That's over at the other side. Build a statue made of logs, says that one guy. That's not a bad idea. You almost wrote vintage beds. Yeah, in a way we almost did, didn't we? Hey X, you put that sign up for Wells in an episode. Oh, did we? Brilliant. Once you could meet all of the servers and you could find a place for where you built the whole body, and you should be able to terminate 4 series home. I do not know what you're trying to say, Samuel. No idea. Benny asks, what did I rage quit for? I've seen a few messages asking what I was on about with rage quitting. Just check out the latest episode of Hermitcraft if you want to know. Right. Yeah, let's walk around to where the entrance is going to be. That's the other thing we need to do. Yeah, this bit here, we need to get rid of the expo shop, unfortunately, and build a... Hi, creeper, watch out. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Anyway, peeps, that's going to be it from me today. My voice is getting pretty knackered. So it's probably time to call it that for now. Anyway, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you who hung out in chat today and who didn't hang out in chat. Everyone who subscribed, resubscribed and donated. Appreciate you all. Thanks for coming by. That's probably going to be it because it's very unlikely that there'll be someone to raid. This video will be uploaded to the second channel. And I'm just going to quickly check and see if anyone is streaming for us to raid. Most likely the answer is going to be no. And no one is streaming. Well then, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.